is up, YouTube? It is your girl Alexis Nicole. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, I am Alexis Nicole. I am a boutique owner. I am launching my boutique in a few months. So this YouTube channel is based off of getting ready to launch your boutique. So if you are starting a boutique and you need all the juice, you need all the information you can possibly get, because at the end of the day, like, you're pretty much just guessing, going based off of information you found off YouTube or the internet. This YouTube channel is for you, so y'all go ahead and subscribe. And if you are already subscribed, welcome back to my channel. It is so good to see you again and have this awesome conversation. Today we are talking about inventory. It's super duper important that we really plan our inventory correctly, because at the end of the day, like, our inventory is like our foundation of our business. Basically, like, this is where our revenue comes from and our profit comes from. So really thinking about your inventory instead of just kind of going on Fashion Go and picking the cute outfits that you feel like would sell, and you have like no clarity on who your target audience is or your branding standpoint. You have no clarity about your USP, which is unique selling proposition, and we're gonna talk about that later on. And you're kind of just guessing. We're done with guessing. We're gonna take estimated guesses basically off all the information that we gather. So I'm gonna help y'all decide how much inventory you need to start your clothing brand. And at the end of the video, I'm actually gonna show y'all a inventory strategy that I've been using, figuring out how much inventory I'm gonna have, and things like that, and the value of my inventory when I'm first starting out. But I do want y'all to remember that we're only talking about the starting points. Now, of course, throughout the weeks or months or a few days once you launch your business, you can buy more inventory. If you see a product selling out, or you see people really like this product, then of course you can plan to buy more. And I also suggest coming up with a plan on how you're going to restock, things like that. So let's kind of just talk about the first point I want to mention, which is your budgets. We all have different resources. Some people are coming out of their savings when starting their business, or maybe you went to the bank and you got a credit card or a business loan or whatever. And it's no judging how people start their business, but we all have a limit. And before you start thinking about inventory, I would sit down and plan out how much you plan to spend on, marketing, how much you plan to spend on your shipping supplies, and actually go online, go to Facebook ads, and go to the Facebook manager and see how much it's going to cost you to run an ad, and go on Amazon and see how much it's going to cost you for all the shipping products that you need to start out with. And try to kind of come up with a expense sheets. Go to Shopify and see how much it's going to cost you to run your business online and things like that. I would start researching the costs, the prices you're going to have to pay, so you can kind of have a plan laid out on how much you need to pay for this, and how much money you're going to have for inventory and things like that. So I would do that first, and I have already done that for my business. Another thing that you want to be super clear about is your target audience. Like, girl, like, who are you selling to? Like, do you know how much your audience is spending on the online whenever they purchase? What are they wearing most of the time? Like, are they mostly wearing jeans, shorts, crop tops, things like that? Like, and also, what do you want to sell in your business? Like, so I had mentioned the unique selling proposition. It's basically a standpoint to where you are better than your competitors. So let me kind of put this in an example. Let's say your business, you sell really high quality crop tops, and your slogan or something that you always add in your advertising is the hottest crop tops around, the comfiest crop tops, something in that nature, like something that will help you stand out from your competitions, and you're telling your audience that you do this better than your competition. You have better products in this category than your competition, and that is your unique selling proposition. Oh, and another thing you want to think about is your sales goal for the entire year, your entire first year of your business. So y'all, like, I don't know how much money y'all make. I'm pretty sure y'all want to make $1 million or $100,000. But let me tell y'all about the power of scaling your business slowly. Whenever you scale your business slowly, you make less mistakes, and it actually helps with achieving greater success because you're able to focus on your goals without feeling overwhelmed, and you're able to plan out a strategy or a method that you're going to use for your business when scaling slowly. So what I have already done for my business, what I did, I got a sheet of paper and I wrote down quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, and quarter 4, and that's basically 3 months each quarter. And I kind of put a number of where I want to, stand at each short quarter, how much revenue that I want to make at each quarter, and how I want to slowly progress to higher revenue. And that came down to dividing up my for that quarter. Let's say, let me explain this better. Let's say for quarter 1, I want to make $10,000. I divide $10,000 by 3 because there's 3 months in one quarter, and that's how much revenue that I need to make each month. And we can even get even further into that. You divide by 4, and it's how much revenue you should be making a week. And of course, you can get even further into that and actually see how much revenue you need to be making a day. And this is another good way to figure out your average order value based off our industry. Our conversion rate is 1 to 3%. And a conversion rate is basically out of 100 people, how many people would visit. Let's say 100 people visit your website, you would have 1 to 3 sales out of that 100 people. That is something else you want to think about, because that can actually help you come up with your average order value, and then that can help you come up with your price margins, which is super important, because this is actually this is where your business lives. Your business lives in those price margins. So you need to also think about, when you're coming up with your price margin, you need to think about your inventory cost, the labor. Like whenever you're shipping your orders, like this is labor that you're putting into your business, and I know you should be getting paid for that. And the supplies and things like that, all your expenses need to be put into the profit margin. And also, if you want to pay yourself, personally, I plan to pay myself the very first month of starting my business, because that's what our business is for. Like we're doing this because we want to have freedom, and we want to have we don't want people to have control over our lives anymore. That's how I feel sometimes working a 9 to 5. Like I feel like someone else has control over my life. Do y'all feel that way? Put in a comment down below if you feel like working a 9 to 5, you feel controlled, because sometimes I feel that way. Like I have to ask if I can take off. I don't know. It's just not for me. Anyway, so that's basically what sales goals are, things that you should be planning for and thinking about. And these are basically kind of all numbers and statistics that we're basically estimating and guessing from, because at the end of the day, we don't know. We have not launched yet, so we really don't know what our target audience is gonna like, if our ads are gonna do good, and if we're gonna make $10,000 in 3 months. We never know. But we definitely can sure plan for it and prepare and make steps to reach our goals. So that's what we're going to do, right? Okay. Back to what I was saying. So with the inventory, you know about your budget, you know about your sales goal, and you know about your target audience, you know about your conversion rate. So basically, these are kind of much of all the things that you're going to need to know when coming up with this number. And I want to show you guys, come on computer, I want to show y'all my actual inventory strategy that I'm planning. So for my boutique, I am doing a price margin. It's kind of like a range between 70 and between 65 and 75%. Not every item is priced the same. Like I'm gonna show y'all. So I am on Google Docs, and this what I have been doing when coming up with my inventory. So I split it up through categories. So this is category bottoms, and I have 1, 2, 3 different type of products on this page. And so basically, let's start with the first one. We have the lounge shorts that I was looking at that I really liked, and I feel like it kind of goes with my brand, and my target audience would really like this item. So I left the potential name blank, because whenever I do purchase it, I'm going to think of a name. The cost price of these lounge shorts was $5.25, which is a total of $167, and shipping is already included in this total. And the colors I plan to get is black and tape, and I plan to get 2 packs. And in each packs, there is an extra small, medium, large, extra large, and then there is 2 extra smalls, 2 smalls, 4 mediums, 4 larges, and 2 extra larges, and that's a quantity of 28. So that I'll know I have 28 of these lounge shorts. And then I did a price margin of 76%, because the cost price is like really low. Oh, another thing I want to talk to y'all about is also having a range of how much you want to spend on an item. You know what? Let's go to Fashion Go. All right. So these are the shorts I'm talking about. So these shorts, oh my God. Okay, so they're $5.25, and you can see where they have the quantity and everything. You can choose how many packs you want. 2 packs of this black is $73, which is pretty good. So since this price is so low, I decided to actually kind of raise my price margin with these shorts, because I have the room to do that. Even with including shipping, $20, I have the room to kind of raise my price margin. And so with the price margin of 76%, my gross profit would be $16.62, and the price of it would be $21.85, which I feel like is a really good price point, because I thought about how much I want my price points to be in my boutique, and this is definitely in the range. I think I chose the range between $15 to like $70 or $50, but my average range I would stay in like 20 to like 40. And then so I already calculated my potential revenue that I would make off just these shorts. So my potential revenue would be $611. Now this is crazy, because I would only spend $167 and make $611 if all of these shorts sold. And I have a profit of $444 and 80 cents. And I'm like, okay, this is how I decide if I'm gonna actually purchase this item based off of if it goes in my boutique and if my target audience would actually like this item. And oh, look at that. Okay. And if I'm able to make a serious profit off of these shorts based off the cost price, and I am. So this was like a plus for me. I was like, oh yes, gotta get it. Okay, so let's kind of scroll down to the cargo pants, and it's basically the same thing. I did it for every single item that I was looking at. So with these cargo pants, let me show y'all what they look like. Let me see. All right, so these cargo pants are $14. It is still in my budget range because my budget range for my items is $5 to $15. So it does still fit in, and they're super cute. Look at them, y'all. They're cargo jeans. Like, they're dope. I think they're dope. Yeah, I think they're freaking dope. So I already calculated, and this I decided to do a price margin of 70%, which will be a gross profit of $34, and the price would be $49.35. All these numbers are in the ranges that I estimated for, and I'll have a potential revenue of $789. Woo! Wow. And my profit will be $532 if all these cargo pants were sold. So let's kind of scroll down, and we're gonna actually look at the profit margin. I'm sorry, not the profit margin. We're gonna look at the total category revenue. So if I sold all of my bottoms, I would make $1,979.64 and have a profit of $1,374.64. And all I had to invest is $605.80. Wow. So you guys can kind of see that you don't need a lot to invest in whenever you first start out buying your inventory. And you also have to remember these numbers are going to change whenever you restock. They're going to increase. The price invested, or the cost that you invested into the bottoms or whatever product you choose to invest to, like, it's going to go up, but also your potential revenue and your profit will go up as well, especially if you're selling them hot. Like, if you're selling them like hotcakes, you're going to want to buy more of them so you can keep selling them. And then I did the same thing with tops. So I kind of came up with a few products that I liked, and if I bought these, literally, I think these are only these are 4 different tops. I just kind of put them together. If I bought these 4 different tops, my total revenue will be $1,713.90, and the profit I'll make is $1,212.18. And my total cost would only be $500 that I spent on just tops alone. And then I put it all together at the end to show that I will have an inventory value of $3,029.24. And I would only have to spend $1,107 on inventory, and I would make a profit of $1,922. And that came out to be a price margin of 63% total. And that kind of scared me a little bit because my price margin I want to keep in my business is 65%. So I might need to kind of go back and adjust some of these numbers and see where I can help raise my price margin for my total value of my inventory that I plan to get. So now y'all can see that your inventory value will differ in the category of tops, bottoms, jeans, shoes. They're all going to be different, and you can kind of see where most of your money will come from, and you can decide on how much where you want to put your marketing and advertising towards. So basically, oh my bad, in this case scenario, I would make more money off of my bottoms than my tops, but I would spend less on my tops and I spent more in my bottoms. And then also you kind of want to come up with a number of how much, the quantity number of actually how many items you're going to have in your house or wherever you plan to store your inventory. Like you need to think about where all this inventory is going to go too as well. So that is basically what I've been planning when it comes to inventory. If y'all have any questions, y'all can just comment down below and I can definitely answer that for y'all. Let me show y'all me again. I want to let you know that I am in the same position as y'all, starting a new boutique, and it's super duper exciting, but yet you have to also remember to take your time and plan everything out. I really hope that you guys got some insight to how much inventory you need for starting your clothing line. And I do want to tell y'all how much I personally plan to spend in my clothing line. I personally would spend, based off these numbers and off my price margin, I'm probably not going to spend any more than $1,100 on inventory. So I kind of already came up with my budget on my inventory starting out. So yeah, y'all, $1,100 is how much I plan to spend on inventory. Whenever I do buy all this inventory, I'm gonna actually give y'all a video on how much I actually really did spend. I'm hoping to spend less than that. That way I can have more money to put towards marketing and my branding and things like that. So yeah, y'all, thank y'all for watching my video today. Praying for blessings and miracles in your business. If y'all need me or y'all need to talk to me or ask me any questions about inventory or about anything, just comment down below, or you can also hit me up on my Instagram too. Be a business owner, and to be a boutique owner, like, you're a warrior, period. Okay, so I'm gonna catch y'all later on the next video. Don't forget to subscribe to your girl if I helped you in any type of way, and I will see y'all later. Bye.